देखो here what you have to do, you have to find the force between these two parts. Draw this part, this is one part and this is the other part of the hemisphere. माने ये है, ये हेमिस्फीयर है और ये रेड वाला एक हेमिस्फीयर है, तो इसका बीच में जो फोर्स है से इट इज समथिंग एफ. Okay, now you have to find the force. Suppose the other part of the small hemisphere is there, then what would be the force? Sorry. See, if there is this other part of the small hemisphere, then what would be the force? ये है अदर पार्ट, तो ये फोर्स पता नहीं है क्या है. अब लेट्स से इट्स रिवर्स थिंग. से नाउ इफ यू कंसीडर दिस फुल स्फीयर, माने ये एक हेमिस्फीयर and this one hemisphere, and you consider only this part. So the force on the small hemisphere due to these two hemispheres, just a minute. हाँ, ये स्मॉल हेमिस्फीयर है, नॉट दिस फुल्ली नहीं है. देखो ये स्मॉल हेमिस्फीयर है. हाँ, ये स्मॉल हेमिस्फीयर में क्या है, ड्यू टू दिस लार्ज आउटर स्फीयर द फोर्स ऑन इट इज ज़ीरो. so force is equal to 0. So what does that mean actually? That means इसको ऐसे देखो, ये और ये दिस विल अट्रैक्ट, और इसको अलग सा देखो, ये और ये है ना, this will also attract. So both are the same force F. Else how will it cancel? Now why this net force is equal to 0? Because inside a hemisphere, uniform hemisphere, the force on the field inside is 0. उसी के लिए 0 है. तो that's why this is F and this is also F. So that means from this diagram we can conclude that, so this is also F. Now let us consider one part. That means ये large hemisphere है, ये large hemisphere है. On this part and on this part it is the same force. Now let us take a hemisphere, large hemisphere, and inside say you have this full sphere inside. Instead of hemisphere you have the full sphere, and let's split it into this left side is red and the right side is blue. So if you, so what will you force on this? The force on this will be equal to 2F, right? Force on this is will be equal to 2F. Why it is 2F? You can conclude from these two diagrams combined, right? These two diagrams combined we can conclude it is 2F. Now what you have to find out is 2F. Find out 2F. That means, see, this is easier to find. It means you have a sphere and a hemisphere, so you can calculate the force. ठीक है ना, that you can calculate yourself. So find a force between these two, right? This hemisphere, large hemisphere and a small sphere. Now whatever this force, calculate this force. This can be done when integration and all those things, this can be done. So that will be 2F. Now you can find F by that. This integration you can do yourself.